All right, y'all, let's tap in. Okay, y'all, this message here is somebody got some bad advice at a distance, okay? And then we will tap into the special that I'm running for $15 mini reads, okay? If you'd like to be put on a list, just let me know. Okay. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hey. All right, y'all. Let's we're gonna get a prayer here, okay? And cleanse. Beloved ancestral spirit guides to the Most High God, I call on Archangel Michael for protection for myself and everybody in the chat and that's going to join us today. Anybody seeing anything physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually, please black and blind them. I call back our energy and send theirs back with full forgiveness in all forms to the universe at this time. Thank you to the Most High God. All right. Hey, everybody. Okay, I see y'all coming through. All right, yeah. So somebody got some bad advice at a distance here, okay? And we're gonna pull on this energy and see what this message is about. Okay, give everybody a chance to hop in here. Ooh, okay, thank you. Blessings. Okay. I heard somebody learning to thank for their self here. Okay. That's exact. I'm trying to tell you, listen now. That's facts right there. Okay, standing on business and doing what you need to do. Okay. All right, beloved. Give me some messages about this here. Somebody getting some bad advice here. Hey, honey. Somebody got some advice how they need to get in this Knight of Pentacles energy and come toward you and your foundation. Okay. Uh, something about this. Thank you guys for the gifts. Run it up. Thank you. Happy Monday, everybody. Yeah, and now somebody done took this leap of faith here, and now they done found themselves in this Nine of Pentacles in reverse energy. You said that you sent me an email? Okay, baby. I'll go check it. Is it under Latoya? See, somebody wanted to come in and play with the warrior. Okay, then that was somebody else. Okay. Yeah, that's my Gmail. I'll go back and look for you, okay? Yeah, see, the devil was in the details. Somebody could have got some advice from a Capricorn or somebody that's obsessed with you, okay? Okay, yeah, I see it 3 days ago. Okay. You send me some link of something here? Okay. Yes, ma'am. Somebody seen something on the World Wide Web and they're like, oh, hold on. What in the hell has happened? You're welcome, dog. You're welcome. I heard, what have I done? Because somebody was trying to breadcrumb you in a situation. 10 of Cups in reverse here. Okay, tell me about this energy here, Spirit. Because you still stayed on top of your Wheel of Fortune. I am so sorry to hear that. Did you start you a new one up? Okay, good. Yeah, this could be a King of Cups here. That and now there's a whole lot of fights, okay? Because you was enlightened. Okay, perfect. Yeah, you was enlightened about something here. You ended a plan before it got started here, okay? Something about this. And see, this, y'all, this right here is coming in with your intuition, right? It's being 10 steps ahead. Your spirit team could have showed you something. There was a message. There was something here, right? That was shown to you about what somebody was doing. Somebody have no emotions, nothing. And they got some advice from a distance of how to come toward you. And now they're seeing like, oh, that was a bad idea. That's not working. Tell me about this King of Cups in reverse. And now they're fighting. That could be fighting with this third party. Yeah, there's a message. They're like, motherfucker, they're high honor. What's going on here? That's an earth angel. I can't go in like this. Hold on. Okay. I can't go to the distant future with them, this karmic ass masculine. He's like, man, there ain't no way. Okay? I can't go in and abuse them. Yeah, because you're not giving somebody the time of day here at all. Okay, something about this. Yeah, somebody's like, man, I'm finna get karma. What is going on here with this bad advice? Stuck in that self-note energy, something about the past. Okay? Somebody could be finding out why you abandoned something here, and they're finding out the truth now. And somebody real upset about this. Hey, what's going on? All right, yeah. Because, see, somebody wanted to come in and do that love spell on you and trying to keep you stuck. Okay, Star? See, what did I say about this? I said somebody tried to do some work on you. Somebody could have studied somebody online and they thought they was going to rush in and do something here. Y'all, if y'all ain't watched my last reading I posted, yeah, you definitely need to go watch that if you're resonating with this. Because it was like a whole scam going on, right? Yeah, confirmation again. And you blocked somebody here. Oh, my nose is itching. I heard the last 3 weeks you could have felt this energy that was like lurking behind the scenes, and somebody hits you up and then you block somebody. Okay, what's up? If you would like me to pull on it, just send over your $15 and we'll do a mini read, okay? About that date and get some more information. I got you, love. All right. What about blocking this energy? Oh, my nose itching. So somebody can't come in and be a thief. Divine feminine. And they're concerned there could be a third party that's coming in to snitch on them. Or they think the third party's already done told you something, okay? And somebody was over here doing rituals. And see, they couldn't get you in a legal sense here, okay? So now somebody is wanting to fight with you spiritually. That's what this is giving here. And they can't keep you in bondage here. Because this person is lusting after your energy, whoever this is. Hey, I sent that Cash App back over to you. It's all together in my Cash App. Babe, post my Cash App and PayPal in there for me. Okay? See, you're showing yourself self-love here. This could be a karmic family member as well. That's weird. Okay, I want to say this. This is really, really weird if somebody's lusting after your energy like that. Okay? Yeah. Okay, I got you, love. I'm going to put you down. Yeah, that's for PayPal. And then it's a money sign, vision goddess, but it's all together. Okay. Okay, T, I got yours. Divinity. See, you're focused on your divinity while this karmic family, they done sold their soul. They've been doing some shit here. Okay, and it's all working itself out in the wash. Somebody knows that this was some bad advice that they took here. Divination, you could have got a reading too, or somebody could have went and got a reading and they found out that, listen, you're going to be very abundant in your future and you're on the right track and you already know where you're at in life. That's why you're not turning back. Okay, somebody here, your family can have a cursed bloodline and whatever they have done here. Okay. Yeah, mature woman in reverse. I heard her grandmother gave them some advice. And now somebody feels like they're manifesting backwards here because you got in that Queen of Swords energy on somebody collective, okay? I heard this is a cyber stalker as well. You had to face your fears. This is like somebody that you block, collective, and they're always still there, right? And you're seeing her, you're like, what are you doing? T, yeah, T, I got your PayPal, baby. Yeah, you had to put some heavy boundaries up, and you ain't taking no risk. And now, after some type of communication here, communication, somebody's having to process their feelings with something here, right? Because they know that they're not getting a new beginning, and you're celebrating your new life, and you're very focused here. Collective, I'm getting somebody really never thought that you would get over something. You wouldn't leave the past behind here. And whoever they was talking to was just sure that you was just gonna break down and you was just gonna give them whatever it is that they wanted or whatever the case may be here. And you was like, no, that's not what we're doing now, okay? And somebody is devastated here. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, it's a storm warning for this karmic ass community of family and what they got going on here. Cause see, look, y'all, I want y'all to pay attention. See, that's what they do. They will use a younger person, even like your kids, to bring them in, right? Hey, auntie, and have them to play some type of games, right? And y'all, this always backfires on them because see, you got your guard up with everybody, so it's like, no, you're not finna use my kids. You ain't finna. No, we're not finna do none of that, right? Somebody's sadly mistaken because you didn't take the bait. That's what's going on here. And you stayed patient and you knew that now if this has got something to do with a younger person coming toward you, you knew that somebody sent this person out and you knew what was about to happen here. That's why you just kept your mouth shut because you already knew. You like, oh, okay. Y'all playing those type of games? What's going on here? And now the kids are finding out too, yin and yang. Now they taking action. Somebody's about to go confront this heartless man and woman. Because somebody's magic done backfired here. Because they gave them some type of advice here, and somebody's pissed about this advice. They're like, no, And it could have something to do with some money. Somebody's spirit team has already let them know what was going on behind the scenes here. Like I said, they kept you 10 steps ahead. And see, they thought that whoever this was, they was going to finesse and give them bad advice. They didn't know that this is also somebody that be checking things, okay? That's why somebody made a fake account over here and came and watched and they seen you and they're like, man, there ain't no way. No, Something about this. This is a fact checker. Okay, this is somebody that goes and checks the facts. They're like, I can't go over there. What you talking about? Yeah. Chris, let me tell you something. You spoke to somebody's shadow side here, okay? When somebody come to watch you, you brought something to light to them, and they're seeing and they're like, man, this is not cool. Hold on. They feel something all the way through their physical body, okay? Because you know what I just heard? So, this person wants to know who paid the practitioner. Okay, y'all, this could be somebody that's gifted as well. They started watching you and getting their own messages, and they know that somebody paid a practitioner to come after you and to do something with you. And now this person is digging into them over there and want to know who paid the practitioner. Well, okay. That just took a lift. Because somebody's seen the signs of something. And there's an ending of a cycle here. Because, see, something about it, something's not natural. Like, it could be some kind of supernatural shit that's going on, too. Confirmation. Y'all also remember whenever I said somebody was watching you and somebody seen like something but behind you and they seen that it was supernatural type shit. And they're like, I'm not going over there. What are you talking about? I ain't doing none of this. I ain't going over there with them. Did you see that? What was behind them? And somebody's like, I didn't see anything. You're crazy. It's because this person is very gifted too. Intuition. Baby, listen. Yeah. And see, this is called somebody's awakening. That they don't know what to do. They're like, man, and see, somebody could be coming in now to tell you, like, hey, listen, I seen this, and this, and yeah, somebody went and paid a practitioner to do something to you, and I just need you to know this. I know this. This definitely could be somebody coming in and giving you a message about something that they seen. Y'all, somebody here could like work with crystal balls too, okay, or work with crystals. Cause y'all know a lot of activation is happening right now. I'm just saying, like a lot of activation. This reading is confirmation of this. And also I'm getting to that whatever somebody here is coming in to tell you, hey love, they wanted this practitioner to go to the crossroads. Somebody can have an item of yours and they want to take this item to the crossroads and have them to do something with this. Okay, also another way you can look at this as well, your people work at the crossroads and somebody went there, tried to put an offering down, tried to pay something as a practitioner to do something. They was like, hell no, I'm not going to the crossroads. I ain't doing any of this. Hey Bill, I didn't know last night I didn't get your stuff or anything. And then I was trying to figure out what was going on with you. Hey, what's going on, UK? Yeah, something about this. Somebody, man, I don't. Somebody's like, hell no, we ain't going. What's wrong with you? Yeah. Okay, so family, that's what I got for that message. Okay. Yeah, somebody got some bad advice, and that they ain't feeling so well about this. Okay. All right, let's hop into these readings for everybody. Okay, we're gonna start with you, Toya, and then Ma. I got you. Okay. Listen, because the force is just protecting the collective. That's why somebody's so scared. Mm-hmm. What I say about people playing and stuff, they ain't got no business playing. Mm-hmm. That part. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Exactly. Okay. Toya, where you at, babies? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, so look, I was just reading your email. See, that's the thing is like when you call, they come. Okay. When you like do protection work or your protection candles, whatever, when you call, they come, and somebody don't realize your people is at the crossroads. Confirmation. Okay, let's well, give me some messages here for Victoria and what she needs to know right now. Yes, somebody you've come up out of this Five of Swords energy, and somebody in this Seven of Swords right here. Okay, and it's still a completion of a cycle, and now they're stuck in this Eight of Swords energy. They don't know what to do. The Star card. Okay, whatever you're doing here, you're going to be very successful going into 2026. And like I said, whenever you call, they come, sis. They're not fucking around. And this is what's happening in the energy right now. It's like their karma is to sit and watch you be great in life. You ain't walking into nothing with no depression, no worries, no nothing. Yeah. Five of Cups is in reverse. You like, man, fuck all that. I need new love in my life. I'm leaving all that shit out in the cold, okay? Mm-hmm. Do they not know he's your family? And that's the truth. And now you're getting the message that their foundation is falling, okay? Cause see, what I'm picking up here is like that's like a uncle for you, okay, in your bloodline, all the way down through here somewhere. That's like okay. Do you know? When you know, you know. Okay. See, that could be other people's friend, but that's your family. It's different. And that's what they don't understand because you got this bloodline running through you. Oh my gosh, I gotta tell y'all something. Yesterday, I was watching this thing about Ozzy Osbourne. Y'all, they pulled his DNA and it showed signs of a tribe that he was connected to, and they said that's how he survived all like the drug use and the alcohol and the abuse to his body and stuff like that because of what was in his bloodline confirmation. Y'all remember how we talk about what's in your bloodline and you being protected? Like when they tried to poison you, right? This could be significant, sis, for you. When they tried to poison you, you got certain bloodlines that run through you, and it all it done was ate up the toxins. Your DNA did, and my ears just started ringing because your body was set up for this. You already knew, like, and that's what they was talking about with him. Y'all, I'm gonna post that on my community board too. I want y'all to go and look at that documentary. Y'all, it was so wild. I was like, oh wow, that makes sense. Cause have you ever like know that you drank way too much, but for some reason you just ain't getting drunk? It's because what's in your bloodline, right? It was all set up for that. Mm-hmm. See, and you ain't fighting, sis. You said, I ain't fighting with y'all. This literally could be a Libra that's attacking you, that's way off balance, and everything's coming to light. This person could be in the public eye. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Makes sense. Why was your family trying to do a destiny swap with you and your sister? And whoever they called was a scammer, because this is a spam call coming through. Why do I feel like whoever they went to as well lied to them to protect you, and like was they didn't give them the truth, okay? And it's like this person has been doing protection over you ever since whoever they went to. Because this reading here was about somebody got some bad advice, at a distance, right? And did they hit somebody up? And whenever they tapped into your energy, your uncle showed up, okay, from the crossroads and was like, hey, listen, this is, but they didn't tell them this, right? They didn't say any of this. They just made sure that you had protection put around you. And every time they try to attack you, that's what's going on because they was trying to trade your destiny for your with your sisters, right? So what the fuck has your sister gotten into that you don't know nothing about? Yeah, because they wanted her to have it, and they try to do this trade off, and they didn't know spiritually that how your spiritual ranking and how spiritually rich you are. That's deep. Yes, yes, Bill, it has. Yeah, makes sense. Babe, does that sound familiar? That's so because see, it's something about trying to flip destinies with the siblings. These families are trying to do now. Because they got one sibling that they love so much because they would go out and do whatever for money and the other one wouldn't, right? Pay attention. And they're trying to paint the picture like the one that has integrity that ain't gonna go over here and do all that. Now you the ones that did it. And the other one they're just worshiping over here. That's some weird shit. Yeah, exactly. You know she's finna go to prison for a long time. Cause something about some DNA. There's some DNA somewhere and they can't cover the DNA up and it's coming back as hers and they want to keep on saying that it's you, but it's not though. There's something about some footage like where you have an alibi, a solid one. Okay, let's just go on and say that you have a solid alibi wherever you was at and what you was doing at the time, and now they're over here and they're concerned because it's like, how are we gonna put this off on her? The motherfucker, you ain't gonna put it off on me because I wasn't there. That's so wild, Toya, that you come here. I was talking about this shit yesterday, okay? Yeah, I was talking about the same type of scenario yesterday, and it's like the collective. We're smart enough to know that everywhere we go, we on camera. Bitch, they clocking. You know what I'm saying? This here is a mini read for a client. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, the sibling destiny swap is it. That game is over. There's too much evidence. Okay, there's way too much evidence. They've been following the money. They've been following who's been doing what, and that's why the collective been sitting back and saying, "Okay, y'all know y'all the world's dumbest criminals, hacking phones and laptops and iPads and all of this shit." Okay, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Listen, this is my destined assignment, right? See pathway, and all this right here. Listen, don't be surprised if motherfuckers don't start going to the upper room, and that's what I was talking about in that last message. I was like, whoever's been doing something, like they've been literally coming and getting whoever they've been working with and taking them to the upper room. Y'all, I'm telling y'all something, man. Death has been heavy in 2025. If y'all noticed. Like it's some of the weirdest things because it's like what happened to that person just out of nowhere people are being unalive, they're just passing away, just different things like this, right? And it's like what's happening here? But y'all, all this shit is connected. Yeah, divine masculine in reverse, high priestess. Listen, you was using your intuition. This warlock here is taking so many people out with them, right? And they don't understand this. Right. Yeah, this karmic community and their abundance is in reverse. Stay in this Queen of Swords energy, sis. Don't let people play in your face, okay? Yeah, confirmation. Don't let people play in your face. You know exactly what's going on here. And you know your spiritual ranking and you know where you sit, so you don't have to do anything. Okay? And don't let a tear come off of your face, okay? Because that's dangerous. You know, when some of us cry, that's real dangerous. Yeah. Okay, Ma, you said March the 11th, 2026 was in your dream state. Information coming in and you don't need to be bothered by this. Yes, baby. Keep going forward. Okay, Ma, there's some people that's about to be crossed out here. You cannot go in and save them. You can't go help them. And this date is going to be very significant, okay? I need you to write this date down. Let's see. March the 11th. That's 3/11, 3 change. And I hear sirens coming at a distance. That's change that's coming in. I can't make this shit up. I just heard the thieves are being hauled in and the thief came out. Yeah, because you're the sweetheart. They came in and they're trying to steal something here. Possibly trying, and you've been doing this since you was a child, okay? You're not surprised by this. You have prophetic dreams too. I need you to know that. Your prophetic dreams is very, very significant. Hey babies. Yeah, it's really, really important, okay? And somebody's envious and jealous here, and they was expecting some kind of ritual to work, but it went in reverse here. And now somebody is bound to whatever entity or demon that they tried to send toward you, and it didn't cause you no destruction. Okay? Mm-hmm. Okay, what else? Star seed. I can't make this shit up. I've been talking about star seeds all day. Okay, I don't know why everybody coming in playing with star seeds. Listen now. See, you're galactic healers, okay? You connected to something totally different, okay? Yeah. So all my star seeds, what's happening is you're reconnecting to yourself. And with the age of Aquarius, yeah. Yeah. Oh, baby, I got, listen. Distant future, court, somebody's obsessed here, traveling. You may even be called to go in either spiritual court or real court, sis. Okay, with something here. I heard spiritual court. Somebody could be born in 1983, October 23rd, 1983. Also, somebody could be 36, 23, 53, 78, 24, or 62. Them numbers could be very significant for you. Tell me about this March 11th here, 2026. Spirit. It's about to be a change in the house. Something about a deed to a house as well. I don't know if you're locked in with some kind of inheritance, property, will reading, something here. Yeah, but Spirit could be dropping gems about that right there, okay? The 1970s could be very significant as well. Something about a relationship. That somebody had in the 1970s. Okay. Somebody in a relationship in the 1970s was trying to suppress somebody's gift. Somebody could have been a hippie. You know, they believed in, you know, back then the hippies didn't care what you thought. Listen, now they was like the revolutionists, okay? They got in the little van and done their shrooms and smoked their damn weed and, you know, listened to their hippie music and did their thing. And there is a nice guy here, okay? He's not a karmic masculine, but there could have been a woman here. She was like a Jezebel spirit. And she was trying to cipher his gifts from him to make sure that his gifts wasn't like this, to make sure they was in reverse. I don't know how this is coordinating to your story, but something about this. Actually, I'm talking to somebody else, but a lot of people in the collective have something going on. What's going on? Hey, hey. Yeah, I'm talking to Ma right there. And there could have been some type of inheritance in the 1970s, okay? With this house. And there was a lot of illusions here. Gotcha, okay. They left some major information out with something here. So it's kind of like got the courts and things like that, like looking like I am. Okay, like it's something's not 2 and 2. Look, the math is not mathing. Okay. You're welcome, darling. Somebody sold their soul for something back then. Divinity's in reverse. Yeah. Y'all, just a side note here. I don't know who this is going to resonate for, but somebody dressed up like a feminine energy and went in court. Something about this. Huh? So let them sit there for a minute. Yeah, I see it's right there. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's, see, something about this. And it's like they're waiting for you to abandon something here, sis, with this inheritance here, okay? And you already know too much, right? See, like Granny could have been the hippie I'm talking about. And whenever she passed away, she passed down a lot of things to you, just not money. Okay? She passed her gifts down to you, right? Hold on, y'all, 1 second. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. Hmm. I feel like it has something to do with your grandmother. The March 11th, 2026. I feel like there's gonna be something that comes out about what really went down. Mm-hmm. Very interesting. And whoever is wanting you, mm-hmm. I'm gonna be honest with you. Whoever is wanting you to abandon the situation, they're fixing to be forced to abandon this because it was written, okay, for you to have whatever this is. Cause see, Grandma was too enlightened for people, so she dotted all her I's and crossed all her T's in a situation here, right? Confirmation. She made sure everything was set in stone, and I don't know who's trying to go and pull the stones up, but that's why she's coming through so heavy, sis. Cause whatever this is here, you're welcome. Whatever this is here, it's not gonna make or break you regardless. I'm gonna be honest. Because she has definitely had to sacrifice a lot of things. And see, and this is it was a lot of distractions. Y'all, ever since I started this live, it's been a lot of distractions, okay? And I feel like that's what's going on here. Is like people are messaging and calling and doing this and doing that and trying to get in somebody's ear. Like that was a scam caller right there calling my phone. They've been calling them ever since I have started this live, right? The scammers is just coming in and out, trying to do this, trying to do that, right? Yeah. Thank you, babies. Hey, hey, what's going on? Okay. What else do we have for Ma here with this situation? The corruption's over. I can't make this shit up. The corruption's over. And you're up out of this Eight of Swords energy. And somebody over here still trying to juggle something here, okay? And they're under a lot of judgment here with the situation. Because your grandma is holding somebody accountable for their shit here, okay? And to answer your question, you said, do you feel impressed about a decision one way or the other? I would take feelings out of this. Don't put no emotion into this. I need you to be logical. See, during situations like this collective, you got to take your emotions out of shit so you know you're making the right decision. Hey, they will learn the difference. Let me tell you something, because there is a difference. Cause see, them is battle angels. They come to war. They ain't fucking around. You know, we always, and that's the thing is like, and see, whatever somebody seen behind you, collective, they seen that there was some forces behind you that wasn't pretty. Okay. Yeah, something about that. Thank you. Cause you know, whenever you call on Archangel Michael, he coming with the sword. Okay. Everybody got a different gift. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Because, see, I was talking about this last night on my live. Sometimes people's like, well, I was left an inheritance. Okay, well, are we talking about a spiritual inheritance, or are we talking about a physical? Are we talking about money, or are we talking about her passing you the torch with the spiritual gifts to continue helping to cure, to like, to clean up the bloodline, to break the curses, right? What is it, right? And it's very, very important, because it's like, what are we talking about when we say inheritance? What did you inherit here? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be honest with you. I wouldn't want to have shit to do with no cotton farm. Okay, I'm just gonna say that. I don't give a fuck how much land it is. You know what? You know what was left and what was done on that land. Hell to the motherfucking no. No. I'm good. Mm-mm. And see, that's another thing. Like I was saying, certain properties and things like this, there was certain things done on those lands. They were stolen. They was cursed. Okay, and there is some spirits that have unfinished business over there. Okay, and I'm gonna let them have their unfinished business because I'm not gonna go and live on that property. I don't give a fuck. Let them go and do whatever it is they're doing. Right? I'm just saying. We was just talking about this last night. Things that was left on the property, what happened there, how they retain it, whatever the case may be. And sometimes that rejection is for your protection, right? And you're like, well, they cut me out. Shit, they did you a favor by cutting you out, okay? Let's go and be clear about that, okay? Because some of them go on the land and don't make it off, okay? I mean, listen, I don't care about none of that. I'm going to be honest. I wouldn't care about any of that shit. Because do you know what they did to them people in the past on that farm? Fuck them in that farm. Period. Like, I'm just saying, I wouldn't want to have nothing, absolutely nothing to do with that shit over there. And if you're smart, you wouldn't either. Because, like I was talking about, listen, okay. When these people pass, right, their physical body's gone, but their spirit's still here. Okay? And when they got unfinished business, they rolling up, okay, and they don't care who's involved, who's there. They don't care if it's your kids, your grandkids, your mama, your daddy, your sister, your aunt. They don't care, okay, because they're like, let me show you what was going on over here, okay, and they take all them people to the upper room, and everybody sitting here looking around saying, oh, well, what happened? Have you ever seen like a major like car accident and it killed like 10 people at once? It'd be something like that. You see what I'm saying? I mean, I don't like to sound like that, but it is what it is, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's right, Auntie. So you see what I'm saying? It's just real strange. It's like, man, that's like there's this lady I know, right? And God bless her soul. You know, she lost her son, you know, and things like that. And y'all, she's still grieving to this day by losing her child, you know? And I kind of feel like she lost sight of actually what her child was into. Because sometimes it's like a chain of command. Does that make sense? Because see, you got it's like who was such and such or this person or that person? Who is they connected to? Look, y'all, my device is ringing. I just got a notification on Facebook. Do y'all see what I'm saying? Type shit. And it also depends on what's been done here. How deep is the betrayal? And if this spirit, how far is this spirit gonna take this until they get justice, right? Because we wasn't there. We don't know how deep this is, right? We just know that this spirit is out for blood and we need to get out the way. We don't want to be in the way of that. That's why I always say be careful who you call on because sometimes there could have been a rivalry like in your bloodline or within your family or with another family and some shit is happening here and you sitting over here you like I don't want to be in the middle of where blood's finna be shed And they like, well, get your ass out the way because you about to watch this. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, I don't want to be involved in that. Y'all see, because you don't know how deep the betrayal is over here. Like what you see is they didn't know that was your uncle standing at the crossroads. Oh, okay, listen. That's why I say like just because don't be going on somebody's looks and their skin color, okay, and things like this. Cause you don't know who walks with that person, so it's like y'all be getting ran up on, and then y'all want to cry and be all upset, and because you made a judgment and you thought it was this and it was that. You didn't know that that person had a whole African granddaddy. You know, and then here comes the Orishas rolling up on you, and you didn't know that there was a whole Native American grandfather over here, right? Things like this, right? It's like. And then you got the British, then you got the Europeans, and then you got the Greek rolling up, and it's like, what the fuck just happened here? Now you got the whole field of people lined up, and they still here, and somebody's like, oh, okay. Because, see, they got bigger fish to fry. Because there was something else that happened, and you wasn't even aware of it. They just passed you the torch and told you to give the message, and you're like, okay, I got to break this generational curse, okay? And when you did, all hell broke loose. Yes. All hell is broke loose. And we're sitting here collective, we're saying, what was y'all a part of? Who was y'all's friends and what was going on? Yes. Mm-hmm. So that's why you know how we say, meddling worse than stealing. Yeah. You'd be like, I'm not meddling over here in this. This ain't my business. Okay, I don't give a fuck what y'all do. Y'all can rip each other apart. I'm not finna be a part of that. Okay, I don't know who I gotta call, who I gotta write a petition to let you know that I'm not involved in their fuckery. But let me tell you something. The spirit realm sees everything. That's why everybody is running scared right now because they don't understand what's being seen up there. And the notes was taken, the files was pulled, everything. They already got your ass. Okay? And it's like, yeah, y'all signed up for something and now the devil wants to be paid and now the devil done left them out in the cold and the devil over there pleading his case with God saying, hold up, I didn't tell them to do that. Because the devil always gonna leave you out in the cold. It's always gonna the devil always dangles something, real special in your face and makes you think, okay, well, this is what it's gonna be. But then all of a sudden you looking for the devil to be your friend, now all of a sudden they missing. Hmm. Do y'all know what I'm picking up to? Somebody here, you had a friend, they told you that they was gonna be your alibi, and now all of a sudden they didn't change their phone number and now they can't get in touch with them. So now somebody's gonna have to go to court and they're looking for this person to be their alibi, maybe even testify on their behalf, and that this person is nowhere to be found. Whew, child. Hmm. And now somebody is very, very upset. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Most definitely. Hmm. Yeah. And Jim, you was just talking about how somebody hold up, where is that? Pay attention to when stuff like that happens. You see somebody put a roach in your food in the restaurant. Pay attention when things like that happen. Because you know, every animal has a spiritual meaning, right? So pay attention. Like whenever you're seeing like flies and gnats and fruit flies, spiders, you know, animals. Period. Right? Especially around your house. Yeah, there's a spiritual meaning that comes behind that, and that could be spirit letting you know. Mm-hmm. You know, I was telling my husband a story last night. Everybody that I sacrificed for, um, like literally, y'all, I saved their life. Like taking them to a hospital so they could be seen by a doctor because if I wouldn't have got there, they would have died. Type shit, right? And I was like, last night I could sit and name off so many people that I'd done that for that literally left me with a knife in my back. I need somebody to sit with that right now. Cause like I had pulled up to some people's house and something in my spirit was like, you need to go check on them, right? So I pulled up, y'all. I'm not there 15 minutes and this person falls down having a seizure. Got this person to the hospital. She's good. Y'all see what I'm saying? And it's just and it's like, but what if that would have been me, right? Vice versa. What if that had been us, Auntie Kim, and we laying there fucking having a seizure? Would you have got us to the hospital? Would you have made sure that we was okay? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this is like the kind of energy that the collective's going into. If this was a life and death situation, and I needed your ass to wipe my ass when I'm sick and I'm needing help or I'm needing this or are you gonna be there? Or are you gonna have some kind of excuse as to why you can't show up, why you didn't do this, why you didn't do that, right? Y'all, these are who's gonna be there for you, right? Because you'll fuck around and bring somebody in there that needs their phone charged. There goes your oxygen, bitch. Yeah, it's that. That's it. That's all. You see what I'm saying? And it's a sad situation, but you literally will make sure that their oxygen's plugged up and you know go put your phone in your car because you're using common sense. That's another thing, y'all. There sense is not so common anymore, right? It's gonna be very significant. Yeah, that part. Hold on, y'all. Okay. But yeah, like I'm on a serious tip. Like this is how people need to really like start moving and looking at things. Like whenever it comes down to it, like or do you have somebody that's in your corner that would actually be willing to do that, right? Because listen, y'all, I hate blood, but listen, if you're sitting there and you're bleeding, I'm gonna put a towel on it. Okay, I might throw up on you, but I'm gonna put a towel on the blood, and I'll make sure you're good, and I'm gonna get you where you need to be, right? Okay. No, and I'm not gonna let you squeeze my hand too hard either. Y'all, my husband fell and hurt his eye and his face and stuff. Y'all, he was in that damn hospital room and he kept on trying to squeeze my hand. I said, listen, we ain't doing that. I'm gonna sit right here, I'm gonna be with you, but you're not gonna squeeze the fucking you're not gonna squeeze my skin off. You know what I'm saying? I remember that nurse coming there, y'all, she was trying to take his blood, and I turned around and I put my back to him. I said, "Baby, okay, I'm emotional support, but like I'm over here, okay. I don't fuck with blood, right?" And he's looking at me, and I'm like, "Shit, it is what it is, okay." So I'm like, I'm still here, but I ain't gonna be all the way over there, you know. We ain't doing this. And collective, I feel like somebody knows this about you. Like you could have been in a situation where you like literally was there and you took care of somebody and stuff like this, and somebody could be sitting in this energy thinking about this, saying, "Man, you know what? They like really, really every time." You know, they come through for me and they save my life, you know what I'm saying? They was there for me or whatever the case may be. And now collective, they don't have this access to you. But collective, you got to stop being that go-to. If I'm sitting there and I got an emergency happening and I really need you to come through for me and you can't listen, we're gonna have to evaluate the relationship. Family, lovers, friends, whatever's happening. Because how many of us have sacrificed ourselves in cases, right? And unknowingly done it. Because we were just trying to be there, right? Yeah, because see, it's not, that's not success for you. That's just take it being taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying? So you got to cut ties, okay? And you're feeling used and abused and all of that stuff. You shouldn't feel like that, okay? All right, so family, I love y'all. I'm gonna be back in a little bit, okay? VG got to get some food. Y'all, I've been at it since I woke up this morning, okay? Uh, my nose is itching again. Confirmation. Get some rest, okay, y'all? I know the damn Thanksgiving holidays probably wore everybody out. Everybody dragging away, dragging around saying Monday's Monday in VG. I already know, y'all. Listen, I'm about to go eat and go lay back in the recliner and relax for a little bit, okay? But yeah, I will be back in probably later on tonight. Probably second, going into third shift. Just depends on how I'm feeling. Okay. Yeah. All right. I love y'all and I will talk to y'all soon. Thank y'all so much. Okay. And I'm gonna run this $15 special for the rest of the week, okay, until Friday. And then we'll go back to the $22 mini reads. Okay. Thank you guys. I love y'all. Thank you, thank you.